Happy Monday, everybody. Daniel Allison, the average dude. Can you hear me? Freddie Blanton. Can you repeat that, sir? I'm having audio difficulties. And with that, we're going to start the Monday. I love it. Hey, look at here. Paul Pappy coming in with a song. Take it easy. Take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up when you don't even try to understand. Just find a place to take your stand. Take it easy. Glenn Fry, first sip. Let's go. Now there's a comment.
That was a legit first sip comment.
He came in with the song lyrics. He pulled us in to the Glenn Fry song, and I wish I could find the rhythm to it, but I'm not real good with that. Joe on the bus, getting it started. And look at here. DT, David Turner is on the bus, and he's laughing at something.
You've already made him laugh.
He's probably thinking about a dancing giraffe or something like that.
Probably.
How dare y'all? How dare you? Hey, Paul Pappy says he's feeling it. What does it mean when somebody's feeling it?
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Take it easy. Take it easy. That's what it means when you're feeling it. Oh, that's good. That's good. Good stuff. Hey, what about this, Freddie Blanton? You don't seem very talkative this morning. What's wrong with your voice?
You know, here's the truth. On my end, it was hard to pick you up early. And I know no matter what I do, talk or sit, you're going to keep talking. So I was just enjoying the show. Did you enjoy the Super Bowl?
Hey, you know what? I enjoyed the Super Bowl not one little bit. I woke up this morning, I checked the score, I checked the halftime deal, and I got the replay. I didn't watch not one play. What did you think?
It was on. We watched some of it. I flipped to the All-American or whatever they called it, halftime show.
I figured you might do that.
Which was great.
Now, where did they play the All-American halftime show?
So it was streaming live on, it was several different places on YouTube. And,
okay.
I don't know what other kind of channels it was on, but I went to YouTube. Boom. There she was.
There it was. Did you see any good commercials? Did you see anything good that you loved from the Super Bowl?
No. Uh-oh. You know what? I'm in a bad mood because your mama.
Mom, he's already come in swinging. He's barely talking and saying things, but hey, that did happen this weekend. Most people are in a good mood because UNC won, and I had created a banner about that. I created a banner. It was this:
I have never,
crybabies,
ever seen that physical of a college basketball game where one team only commits one foul the entire second half.
I wish my dad was here right now. I'd have my dad on one side and Fred on the other and let y'all go at it. I did not watch the game.
At the end of the day, Duke had a lead. They blew it. It's amazing the 7-footer from UNC didn't have a single foul. It was a unique game. Let's just say that.
It was a unique game. Now, I will say that North Carolina, I watched the highlights and they started hitting some threes. It looked like they got hot from 3-point land. They were driving, they were dishing. That final pass to the dude in the corner for the winning shot, that was legit.
Yeah, then we had everyone storm the court, punch Duke coaches and players.
Now, I did hear that. my dad was a big North Carolina fan. He sent me a text right before this, and he said even ESPN is talking about people running onto the court instead of the game, which North Carolina beat Duke. My dad did say that Duke probably had more talent, is a more talented team, but North Carolina, hey, they went with the game. They pulled it out in the end. That was a big win for them.
Yeah. Duke got in foul trouble early. It haunted them the rest of the game. One foul on North Carolina second half. I'm done.
Yeah. Hey, let's hear from Joe. Great season, tough game. Time to regroup on the front O line. YouTube halftime show was so good. No Bad Bunny in the house. I knew that Joe and Fred would likely go that route. Crybabies always complain when things don't go their way, especially when things shouldn't go their way. Crybabies. Talk about a crybaby on the basketball court as an official. What does a crybaby do?
They do a lot of this.
and Fred, when they're doing that, and sometimes in your mind you got to think, man, he didn't even touch you. Why are you throwing your hands up? What are some of the
it's not just something I think. I look at them and say, what are you doing?
Oh man, hey, let me just say this. You have found, I don't know if your ideal job is a salesperson of Bobcat equipment or an official, but I think you were born to do both of them.
Yeah. I had a player, so I had a player the other night doing it. He's traveling. And I said, what are you doing? And he looked at me a second, and I said, not one official out here has criticized you taking a dumb shot. But you want to criticize what we're doing. And you know what he said?
What?
You're not going to disrespect me. What do you think happened?
What did happen?
I hit my whistle and said, this guy right here needs a replacement.
Oh.
And the coach immediately took him out of the game.
Wow. Now, do you often you probably don't talk with the players very often like that? Do you say just a few things, but if they take it too far, then that's what happens?
Yeah, they probably need a break.
Probably need a break. Hey, I love that. Hey, look who made it. Vicky Watts. I wonder if she watched the Super Bowl. I wonder if she watched
I think she went to the Super Bowl.
She may have went to the Super Bowl. Hey, I called Seattle in the Super Bowl 6 weeks ago. Defense wins championships. Yes, I love it. Great stuff. Fred to the kid. That was a Euro step. Stop whining.
Yeah. Or
boy.
Hey, you should probably hit the weight room, dude.
Woo! Ooh, boy, man, that you talk about getting them on fire. Let me ask you this. Have you heard this before? We talked about you being in sales.
Yeah.
And I've got a new one for us. What do you think? But you riff on this one. Why do you think that this is true? Why do you think that's true? We're all in sales.
Because we are all in sales. When you walk into a facility and the person that greets you or doesn't greet you, does that make you feel a certain way?
Absolutely.
Sales. When you walk in somewhere and they just stand there and look at you waiting on you to say something first, sales. All right, so that will make me not want to do business. If you can't greet me properly, ask me how you could help me. All right, so then I'm in the mood to buy if you do that right. Now, marketing turns around, hey, what kind of mood are you in? Look at all this. We've got lattes. We got peanut butter toast. We got avocado toast. I'm sorry, we don't have cinnamon rolls today, but we have some sort of cinnamon bread. So we went from sales, squeezed it in over to marketing. What do you think?
I kind of like that. I think that with social media and sales and marketing and our brand, our personal brand, I think that we all are in sales and we're all in marketing. And we want folks to know what we stand for, what we can do for them. So we do things on social media. What are we doing? We're marketing ourselves. We're marketing our skills. We're marketing what it is that we do. We're trying to show that we can be a trusted connection. And so I got to thinking about that, like what really illustrates that we're all in sales and that we're all in marketing. I think there's a million different ways in which that's true, but I really started thinking about it in this way: getting a job. So when we need a job and we're looking for a W-2 job, and people are looking to hire someone, and then we do this. Marketing is your resume. Marketing for who you are when the company is you Inc. Because when you don't have a job, you're working for yourself. Now you got to find a job. That is the purpose of you Inc. is to find a job. Your marketing is your resume. It's a piece of paper that represents and tries to capture who this person is and what they can do for your organization. Unfortunately, sometimes when we send in that resume, it may not be it may not be what they want to see. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this girl. They don't have what it takes. I said I wanted a college education. They went to homeschool. No dice. I'm not going to talk to them.
Yeah, but I graduated college. It's homeschool college.
Yeah. They told me, and you can't explain it because you're limited. You're limited with that marketing. Now, if you do this, if you get into that room and you're on the interview, now you're in sales. Now you're in sales. So the reason that I thought about this, and the reason that I wanted to riff on it a little bit this morning, I've had a lot of jobs where I knew the marketing was not going to work. I couldn't capture in a resume what it is that I thought that I could do for some of these companies. But with sales, ironically, a big part of it is getting into the room to talk about your goods and services. That could very well be what they're hiring for. So one of the things that I always would do is I would find a way to get the interview, because ultimately marketing is establishing enough trust to get you into the room, and the interview is the execution once you're there. I'm done. I'm done. But I wanted to get that out, and I wanted to get your thoughts on it.
So is a resume, is that still a real thing? Does that happen a lot?
I think that I haven't personally had a resume in many, many years, but I think that many people put a resume together, and I think that it is still a thing. I think that anyone, I mean, and then what happens? We get the interview, and then a lot of times folks aren't comfortable in the actual sales where we're executing on who we are. And that's the most important part. I mean, the resume will filter out about 10 people that on paper are about the same. And just like in the way that people make buying decisions, we make hiring decisions based on emotion, based on the connection that you have, generally speaking, when the person's in the room.
Yeah. I would think that sheet of paper would not qualify or disqualify anybody. I think the secret is the interview. because then you can really figure out, no matter what's on that paper, okay, let me ask a couple questions about what's on it.
That's
Ooh,
right.
I'm getting a bad vibe of what he's got on here or she's got on here. This may not be real. They may not have the experience by what they're telling me.
How many, that's right. How many times folks have trouble hiring the right salespeople? They hire someone that looks like the right person, that feels like the right person. So there's a lot of frustration and consternation over this. I would highly suggest that in the future, a good salesperson is going to be able to have a conversation with another human being. They're going to be able to start, handle, and end conversations in an effective way.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, again, we talk about it a lot, and Freddie laughs at me every time I say it, but the bots are coming and they're going to be doing a lot of the heavy lifting, all things are going to be kind of handled. The resumes are going to be handled, so to speak. If that social interaction, that social connection, it's going to be a big deal. We've got to get better. And so I guess my point is the interview might be, hey, call somebody, show me instead of I'm going to assume that you can do these things. What we really want to do by getting in the room, if you're looking for a sales job, you're showing them what you can do for them.
Yeah.
Right? You found a way into the boss man's office, and that is the game in sales.
Let me hang out here a few days and I'll show you what I can do.
That's right. That's right. Cut the grass. You don't have to pay me. Your grass is never going, your lawn's not going to look any better than after the dude cuts it. Hey, let me ask you this. We've got Mr. Raw. Do not miss First Sip Tuesday morning, live 7:55 to 8:30. Mr. Raw, Freddie's going to meet him for the first time. Stefan Iverson. This dude's a lot of fun, really smart, and got a successful new thing, Raw Speed Networking, and it's going to be really good.
Okay, so as the final thought, sell us on showing up in the morning.
The future of business development, of scaling your company, of making great connection. This person has that secret sauce. He's going to give it to us tomorrow.
Man,
let's go. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.